Hello, my name is Yara Prakshad Kun, and ever since I was little, I was very much fascinated by stocks. And a lot of times when you're doing due diligence of where to put your money, you come across sites like Yahoo Finance or other financial websites, and you're presented with rows and columns of data such as this. And whereas I always liked numbers, so I never really minded looking at these diagrams. Many of my friends weren't really interested in stocks or anything of the sort that required these charts, even though it's very important for them, for people in general, to know about stocks and how to handle their money. And really, it's all about financial literacy. And so I thought there must be a better way of representing this data so that it's more interactive, it's more fun, it's easier to extract insightful insights from these data sets rather than scrolling through and looking through and analyzing these different numbers. And so I decided to do a data visualization of this. And here you can see the different industries here, and each of the bubbles are subsectors of each industry, and this is specifically the one-day price change in percentage, so the first column of Yahoo Finance. And here you can see that the bubbles and the size of the bubbles are determined by the amount of price change, and the colors are whether or not it's negative or positive. So the more red it is, the more negative it is, and same for green. And here, what we can see is that the fabrication sector industry, is very much negative. However, there is a sector, which is gold, which is very much positive. And if we look at services, for example, we can see that almost all of the sectors in the industry are negative, and only a smaller amount of subsectors are positive, and the bubbles are smaller, which means that the sectors are positive to a lesser extent than the gold sector in the fabrication industry. And so here we can really see that off the bat it's easier and more intuitive, and plus it's a lot more fun to look at and a lot cleaner than, say, this chart, which might be intimidating for people who are not very comfortable with numbers. And this, by visualizing this data, we not only help people extract insights such as being able to see right away how an industry is doing and how the different sectors are doing in general, for example, that this industry is very much negative. And also, we also have a way to entice and incentivize teenagers and children and people who are not very comfortable with numbers to start looking at these stock indicators and start looking at how to do due diligence in financial literacy. Thank you very much.